Hi, how you doing? Today we're going to make another Ethiopian dish. Today we're going to make some beef tibs, which is very, very simple. Not a lot to it. And again, with my very limited Amharic, which is the national language of Ethiopia, I'll be throwing in a few words, which I hope I pronounce correctly. Let's go and take a look at the ingredients that we need. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got. So the meat that I'm using today is beef. If you wanted, you could use lamb. And this beef has no bone in it. Usually when you're doing it with lamb or something, there'll be a few bones in as well, no problem. Onions sliced. Now, as far as I know, onions being sliced are only used in this dish within Ethiopian cooking. Usually they're cut really small and everything else. Maybe someone could correct me on that if I'm wrong, but yeah, cut like that, usually just for tibs only. Tomatoes, I'm going to put some tomatoes in just to kind of give it a bit of moisture. You don't even have to do that, you can just fry it with the onions if you want. A little bit of green chili. Here I've got some kibe or Ethiopian spiced butter. In there I've got some chopped garlic, and here I've got some rosemary, fresh rosemary. We're going to start this off with some oil. We're going to add some salt. That's about it. Okay, so I've got a pan here. You're going to need a wok or a frying pan or something like that. I've got some olive oil in there, which I'm using. Now the word tibs translated means to fry, so it just means today we're doing some fried beef. So if you were doing fried potatoes, which is dinich, then you'd be making some French fries really. It's just fried potatoes. So yeah, tibs means fried. So you can check that out when you're in a restaurant, you know, anything tibs just means to be fried. In goes our beef, and I've tried to cut it in nice long strips. We're going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes. We're going to get a kind of nice bit of colour on it. Okay, so that's been going for like 5 or 6 minutes. We've got some lovely colour on there, and it's well on its way. So we've got our oil in, which the word in Amharic is zait, and meat, you'd say siga. Siga means meat. We're now going to add in our onions, which is shinkut. We're now going to add in our garlic, which is nech shinkut, which just means white onion. And we're going to go for about another 3 to 4 minutes on this high heat. So those onions are done just how I like them. Yeah, and for sure, definitely with tibs, you want to slice your onions, not chop them small. I'm now going to add in this tomato just to give it some moisture. Now there are different types of tibs. I mean, for example, there's something called awazi tibs. Awazi is a really nice spicy sauce, which I'm going to make. I'm going to make some awazi. It's quite easy to make. In fact, it's pretty easy to make. And then you'd put that in as well. Different types. And again, if you wanted, you could put some mushrooms in here, some bell peppers in here. You can put what you like in really, but I'm just going straight just with the tomato. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Fantastic. So it's all coming together really nicely. Like I say, those tomatoes just give it a nice bit of moisture. You can do it dry if you want. By the way, the word for tomatoes is timatim. We're now going to put in some Ethiopian spiced butter or kibe. If you don't have that, don't worry. Now I really do need to get around to making some of this because it's used heavily in Ethiopian cuisine. Just let it do its thing in there. We're now going to add some salt, some fresh chili at the end, a little bit of fresh rosemary. Off goes the heat, stir that around, and we're done. Very, very easy, but absolutely delicious. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.